Good afternoon, Zoom.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Alright, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Alright, so today's your speaking test. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, so before we start, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. My full name is Fu. You can call me Danielle. I'm 15 years old and a student in Moai High School. I live in Bavi. My hobby is play badminton, football and basketball.
Alright, thank you. So just remember, we have 3 parts of your test. So we have part 1, 2, and 3. So first, let's take a look at our part 1. Alright, so can you please tell us, how do you spend your leisure time?
I usually spend my leisure time because it can help me feel relaxed when after I study and work.
So what type of leisure activities are popular in your country?
The type of leisure activity I know in my country is play football and watch TV because it's convenient to go to this court and you can watch TV when after you study and work in your house.
Alright, so how do you think people will spend their leisure time in the future?
I think people will spend many leisure time in future because nowadays many people have phone, laptop, and TV to watch, and when they always watch and they touch in win.
Alright, so there you go. Thank you, Snow. So that ends our part 1. Now let's move on with the part 2. Alright, so I have here part 2. So you can take down notes and I'll be giving you 1 minute to prepare. You're going to take your time and then you can answer it. Alright? Okay, so your timer starts now. Alright. Okay, so we're going to describe a natural disaster on Ireland's an extreme weather condition that you will never forget. So you have 2 minutes to talk about that. Your timer starts now.
A natural disaster and extreme weather condition that I never forget is typhoon. It happened in the middle of my country in 2020 years. In 2020, I hear it. I heard it about TV when I was a kid, and I watched it with my grandparents. This typhoon destroyed 17,000 buildings, and its middle was 36,000 billions VND after the typhoon happened, other people, but other people donate money such as celebrity, singer, and other people. The government were going to have people have people who are affected by this typhoon to have them house and food for
Okay, so there you go. Next up, so that's your part 2. Alright, so now we're going to have your part 3 of the text. So we are going to talk about the natural world. So remember, this is your part 3 and the last part. Okay, so first let's tell us, why is it important to protect the natural environment?
It's very important to protect your environment because if Earth can do better than before and have good air, it's reduce global warming in many countries such as Vietnam and China. You can feel comfortable when you go out because fresh air.
Alright, so okay, thank you. And then the next one, what do you think are the greatest problems facing your country at the moment?
It's global warming because global warming in Vietnam is the most because global warming and air pollution. Air pollution in Vietnam is one of the most in the world. Appreciated by on website I have seen television. I know Vietnam has its air pollution is so high. People go to go out one way mask only put on mask in here because air pollution and it have people it can have people disease, many have disease by pollution in the world.
Okay, so how about you? What are the best ways to help nature?
I think best way to have nature is plant trees, and you talk about is protect environment with many people for in your school and your family and many other people. You talk with people who lack of awareness, not through rubbish everywhere, not
these days care about the environment?
I think young people nowadays the lack of awareness because they lack of they throw rubbish everywhere. They watch TV but they don't do it uh, and it's many people learn about or young people to don't rubbish don't throw rubbish everywhere and don't plant trees. Yeah.
Alright, so there you go. That ends your speaking test, Daniel, and that's it. Thank you.